Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry it's been a while since my last narration, as I've had mock exams for the past week. I hope you enjoy this narration, as this narration is Acting Like Children by u/HeartsStorytime. Hope you enjoy. Let us begin. Bartending is the same everywhere you go. Well, maybe not everywhere. Bartending on a trade station, God knows how many light years from Seoul, certainly had its unique moments. Nothing too serious, of course. Like I said, it's the same everywhere you go, except here in my bar. Sometimes the drunken fools getting into it are 7 feet tall, or have tentacles. Sometimes I miss the Pacific Northwest. But who would pass up the chance to come here? Could do the same job, only anywhere in this arm of the galaxy, make twice the money as wage, and still roll tips for the novelty of being a human. The fact I didn't water down the drinks and served any species just kept me in a steady supply of regulars. Well, aren't you a fat fuck? I bet they just give you all the honey cakes. I recognized that voice, looking over to see my favorite drunken slob of a human, stumbling out of his stall to stand his full 5'9" against an 7 Ursa Maxim, another regular just getting in from his shift over at the security office. I made my way over quickly to pour his favorite beer and slide it to him, too late to refill my friend's drink before the argument began to heat. I could rip you to shreds and wouldn't even crack a claw, you little pink shit. Sit down before you hurt yourself. I looked from one to the other. How about a round on me, boys? Let's let it go and just enjoy our drinks. I know you just got off work, friend. They gave each other a dirty eye as they grabbed their respective drinks. I moved to the center of the bar and pretended to shine glasses, keeping an eye on them both. I'd really hoped they'd have sat more than 2 stools away from one another. The Ursa guzzled his beer and began to stare at the human. I knew what that look meant. Another round? I was ignored. You must have big balls to mess with an Ursa Maxim, little human. You want to fight about it? He knocked over the glass sitting in front of the human. My hand went under the bar and clasped the pump-action shotgun hidden behind the sink. Maybe not as flashy as the las guns being sold here on the station. It's hard to beat a little touch of home. I watched, ready to act if things got out of hand. The human laughed. Want to fight about it? You sound like a little kid. How about we settle this like children? Like children? A deep throaty growl emanated from the Ursa. The human put his hands in his jacket pockets, and I tightened my grip of the hard wooden stock. This was about to happen, and I didn't know how to defuse it. He took a swing at the human, easily dodged before the human hand came out of his jacket pocket, flinging a handful of something at his opponent's face, kicking the Ursa in his balls at the same time as bringing his fist up, meeting the Ursa's jaw as it came down with him. Majestic Lord, you hit like a lumber transport! The Ursa rubbing his jaw, still on the floor. I racked the shotgun as the human approached his fallen foe. He glanced at me before holding out his hand. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. I didn't mean to. I really hope we can be friends. Maybe you can tell me how I hurt your feelings, so it doesn't happen again. The Ursa looks at the human with a moment of confusion, and then mirth. A growl started deep within the Ursa's throat, before becoming louder, a bright, boastful laugh. School marms are the same in every corner of the galaxy, it seems. I'm sorry too. I'm a little sensitive about the weight. How about you buy me a drink for making me look like an asshole in that fight? They both chuckled as I put the gun back where it belonged and poured both their drinks, shaking my head. Bartending is always the same, but out here it had its unique little moments. Seems that's the end of this narration. I hope you enjoyed, as I enjoyed narrating it, and please have a lovely day.